Alrighty then, Chapter 5. Chapter 5, Campaign Chapter 5. We have done 1 through 4. Redone with the highest score possible. We'll do Chapter 5, Sierra Nevada. After the end of the Civil War, the construction of the Transcontinental Railway progresses at tremendous speed, whereas you experience the construction from the point of view of Union Pacific in the first chapter. You now have to deal with the much larger challenges facing the Central Pacific Railroad. Collis Potter Huntington, one of the founders of CPRR, will keep an eye on you as you overcome the inaccessible heights of the Sierra Nevada on the way to Promontory Point. This one, same dealio. We're doing rail network on realistic, obviously. Pause mode, Trainiac. That'll give us the highest score we can do. Realistic, Trainiac. Hardest we can do.
Meticulous planning.
We have to be Roger, and we can't change the name of our company. My hands are already sweating.
From the ashes of the war began the reconstruction, and nothing seemed to stand in the way of the Transcontinental Railroad. The works to cross the continent from the west had already begun several years before in California. An idea, once viewed with skepticism, soon became a project of great public interest, and with each mile of track laid, the hope of uniting America from east to west grew. Yet the climb from California over the snow-covered mountain passes into the inhospitable landscapes of Nevada proved to be one of the greatest engineering challenges of its time.
I don't know why my statistics for my computer sit at the top of the screen.
So this is the plan. We come from the west through the Sierra Nevada. The Union Pacific Railroad crosses the Rocky Mountains from Rock Springs in the east. Our track meets north of Salt Lake City, and so the transcontinental connection is complete. As simple as that. But I'm still stuck here in Washington. The rights to laying tracks in Utah territory are still pending, and I have to hold some talks. And as for Collis Potter Huntington, I have a lot of persuading to do with my wallet. So you will start by laying the foundation of the Central Pacific Railroad. The Union Pacific Railroad is our major competitor. If they reach the meeting point before us, Thomas Durant will just continue laying his tracks in our direction. This will mean that they will receive all the land rights and not us. Every single mile will be a disaster for us. In addition to that, I'm having a little supply problem as far as money is concerned. So I can't transfer quite as much to you as would be necessary for a good start. So you'll have to get money quickly. First, you should expand the rail network in the west, as there is a great demand for transport facilities there. I have noted down some tasks for you in that regard. Complete them quickly, and we'll have enough capital to push on to the meeting point once the land rights have been sorted.
Hello, my dear. So we meet again. The Mississippi didn't appeal to me as much anymore, and besides, I wanted to visit my old boss from Chicago. She now has several pretty cottages along the coast.
Hello, hello! Close the pressure regulator, check the pump, refill the water, and off we go! I hope you have an exciting journey!
Okay, so now that everybody finally shut the fuck up, we can go ahead and name what I'm doing here. So, we need to hook up a few cities rather quickly. Let's see. 4 cities, right? We got a bunch of research too, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the Dragon right off the bat. We're gonna get cheaper locomotives. We're going to get power locomotive by 5%. We're gonna get more passengers in a station by 8%. We'll increase profits from factories by 15, more passengers by 8, more packages by 10, and I would have done that, but I don't have one. I'm gonna throw a brewery in this town, in Reading. So if I own it, I will make money from it. I wouldn't do that if I wasn't Roger, but I am Roger, so. I'm also gonna upgrade the trains we just bought to Dragons, so they're a little bit faster and stronger. Now let's go ahead and continue hooking up these towns. We don't have super long to hook these guys all up, but should be doable with without too much waiting. I'm gonna continue my theory with the pass-through rural station. If I remember right, we have to grow Sacramento. So I'm going to need sugar anyway. You don't save a lot of money by going by land, so... Plus, once again, they give you a ton of money. Not too much to worry about. There we go. And I'm starting to learn finally that I need to rename these first. I don't need to. You absolutely don't have to do that if you don't want to. Alexa, what are you doing? Can't keep pushing on me. Doing something. Alright, that's 3 towns. We need to do it rather quickly. 4th town, we'll do, I suppose, Gold Beach up here. I suppose so. We can, I wonder if we can grab grain on the way. That'll be a tricky one. Grain is in high demand. So, in this scenario, for all the beer, I believe. This is a very expensive map to play on because of all the damn bridges, but,
You have
might be worth
successfully
it.
connected many cities to the network. Well done.
We have gold rating on that one. You don't have very long to do hook up these cities. I'll let you. You got like less than a year to do it, which doesn't sound like, you know, it sounds like you got quite a bit of time, but it's not that much. It might even be less than a year. Maybe 6 months. I don't know. I didn't do the math, but I know we will end up printing money shortly, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay for these bridges. It's fine. I'm not terribly concerned with that money. Gold Beach, California. Or is that even California anymore? Or is that Washington? I don't even fucking know. Oop, that's exactly what I was gonna go look at, was museum trains. Well, depreciation reduced by 25. So this is the first scenario we run into Dock. I like playing Dock. We need to hook up 8 rural businesses. Okay.
I wanted that, but go ahead. There will surely be another opportunity.
Here, well, here's corn, sugar, vegetables. See, we don't need any of this. That's the problem. So here's the funny thing: is you start. It wants you to connect all of these, but currently we don't actually need any of them really, except for maybe corn. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm gonna put a warehouse in here so we can create our artificial demand for those goods. So when we do need them, they're ready to go. I'll need a big one probably right away. About right there. Ooh, Jesus, that's a steep incline if I ever seen one. That's even worse, but whatever. That's what we're gonna do, I guess. These dragons can handle it, right? Now, I'm gonna do cattle in here, and I wouldn't normally do cattle. But just for the sake of where I placed it, we'll see if that doesn't work out. Let's do milk, vegetables, fruit, and actually since sugar is down here, yeah, I suppose that works. Let's go ahead and hook up these other guys. Right into there, please. No ugly ass bridges, please.
I won't begrudge you this record, but the next one belongs to me.
Run corn, my good man. The guy behind you, run sugar, because I think we also do need to grow, what is it, San Francisco? The one over here by the water. As an optional task, so since we have to do that, we might as well be ready with all of this.
As I mentioned,
stuff.
I'll be stuck in Washington over the coming weeks and won't be able to help you for that time. A steam engine needs oil as lubricant. Washington needs dollar bills.
That's unfortunately true.
I see old Huntington's keeping you on your toes. I hope you still have time for a bit of fun, though.
Nope. I have no time for fun, sorry.
With each new station, the wilderness is continually being pushed further away.
That's also unfortunately true. Doc, I didn't come to be depressed. Ooh, that's expensive. That's less expensive. There you go. I'm not playing to be just depressed, Doc. You don't have to remind me that humans destroy the ecosystem. Am I still not hooked up enough? Goddamn. Is this the 8th one? I don't even know what the 8th one is. I think milk might be the 8th one. Yep, that's correct. We are on 7 of 8. We're gonna go this way with it. And hopefully I went fast enough. Not quite on the ball like I was last time, but this should be quick enough.
The many farms you've connected to the rail network will bring us lots of transport requests. We could do with the money.
Beautiful. Okay, now let's check our stuff over here. Let's see. Well, we could use a mixed train. We're gonna need an express train later, but I don't need those yet. So what can we do? Well, we can increase passengers by 8%. We can increase how long they wait by 20. I need a quarterly profit of 600,000. We need, let's see, 1866 is the next one. So we need to do that relatively soon. We need to grow San Francisco to 50,000. Well, this warehouse will come in handy for that. We're gonna start running more trains between these guys. Unrest in New York, I guess. Probably could run more between these guys. Reading is growing. They don't need much of anything right now. Gold Beach has a cloth business for some reason. Connection bonus. How much? For 147,000. Well, if I put a cloth business in San Francisco, I can run cloth to Sacramento. And you could put a clothing business then in Sacramento and have your stuff that way. Well, this will be basically free-ish. We'll actually make money off of this, so I'm just gonna hook it up like that, but not worry about it too much. Just for that bonus. We don't actually have to run anything since currently nobody wants anything. I'm gonna run 6 trains here, I believe. I want to be sure that they're gonna pull in as much as they can. Now you could have put in like automatic stations and ran a direct train to each city, but I wasn't overly concerned with doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and lock down San Francisco because we're gonna have to run later a line to Los Angeles, Angeles. But I don't really have the money to do that right now, do I? Yeah. That's a pretty big bond. I might be able to slink my way down the coast. We have to get an express train.
Why would anyone in their right mind build another station here?
Between San Francisco and Los Angeles. But I don't have $4 million, so we're gonna have to slink along the coast like a slippery snake. With no bridges, please.
The talks with the politicians are ongoing, but they are very tiring. They keep insinuating personal gain. Everything I do is for the good of California, not for my own enrichment.
Yeah.
Yes, that happened as well, but that was just a side effect.
Yeah, I'm sure that it has nothing to do with personal gain.
Ah, a competitor. Pay attention and watch how I handle my business. Nothing can go wrong. Oh, yes, it's all about the money. But it's calming. When my old boss turned her back on Chicago, I'd already learned the business inside and out, and she left me everything. Before I knew it, I was the leader of the entire establishment, and I did this job excellently.
Well, good for you, Beatrix. Actually, this doesn't cost that much money. And I need to replace my trains, it looks like. This actually doesn't cost much at all. I'm not a super fan of some of these grades, but... Alright, quarterly profit. It's only at that much. That's not a lot. Well, they're still not growing, and I'm not sure why. There's plenty of shit in here. Probably because it's 2 beer cities. This is a beer, or a meat, and this is also a meat, so...
I would have chosen something far more exquisite.
I'll bet you would. I'm gonna run passengers and mail only down to Los Angeles with my Rensselaer. We'll see if that doesn't net us a express line. I don't know, this is going slow. I'm not sure why we're not growing yet. There's not grain anywhere nearby to be delivered. You'd have to pull it all the way up here, and that's not gonna happen. And I can't even build over here yet, so... yeah. This should be enough goods. No, we don't have wood either. You telling me I ran wood and all that from all the way up here? See, I've done this before. I'm trying to remember how I did it. I might have taken too long. This might not be a gold, but it's, well, I'm not afraid of restarting, I guess. 450, oh. No fucking way. Freight only into Sacramento. And then I guess also to San Francisco here in a second. I suppose we'll just run a bypass line like that.
The human body isn't designed to travel at such speeds.
What? What are you yammering about, lady? This one's gonna be kind of stinky. Well, we're getting close, so I'm about to find out if I have to restart or not. I hope not. I'm gonna have to do a lot of bridges in this one, it looks like. All for that damn grain. I tell you what. Okay, so now we can get around this city.
Who's interested in what the tabloids say, right?
However, I'm not entirely sure how to...
You have created the first express connection between Los Angeles and San Francisco. The journey time along the West Coast has decreased dramatically.
Oh, there you go. We got the express line. Oh. Increase freight cars. Profit by 8%, huh? Anybody else, Doc? There you go.
You know what? Just take it. I don't want it anymore.
Okay, I don't know what the track thing is doing, but that was weird. Man, this is an expensive bridge. All for that grain, too. Just because I wanted a specific... I wanted it to have its own platform, but it's not even fucking using it, so let's make it use it. And another one. This grain farm is gonna pop off. Well, we got the express line right off the bat. No problem.
I've taken a closer
There
look
we
at
go.
the numbers. Splendid. This cash surplus is impressive. But I have some good news for you, too. My endless negotiations have finally been a success. Washington has finally agreed. We can expand our network into Utah territory. This will allow us to connect Promontory Point, our meeting point.
Yay, we can expand further now. No problem. Well, 1866 population in San Francisco. I'm a little bit more worried about that. We're not making a lot of beer. Let's upgrade our beer factory. Okay, just kidding. That's a lot. Let's get a bigger bond. And then we'll upgrade our factory to produce more beer for Sacramento. Look, Sacramento's growing. Nice.
Invest a little in your train's reliability.
They're both growing now, actually. Very nice. This one only needs to hit 50,000, so I'm hoping that we're getting closer. I'm a little tempted to prematurely put in a factory there. Or should I run the cotton? No, I'd be closer to run it to San Francisco. Let's put in a... I'm gonna put in a Taylor's here. Just kidding, it's not gonna let me, because... Fuck you. Fine, we'll put in a weaving factory. Well, in that case, it'd be better to run the cotton from over here, so... Goodbye. We're gonna run the cotton from this direction. Ooh, yuck. No bridge, please. 19, well, it's going downhill, so I'm not super worried about that. And since that's my business, I will control it completely if we need more production. In fact, I think I'm going to double track it just to about here. Make sure that's going, and then as soon as San Francisco can, I'm hoping to put in a clothing business. There appears to not be enough grain coming in. Oh, grain. There's wood. Alright, this is becoming a hot spot now, so...
I see your progress, but I'm still afraid that we might not reach Promontory Point in time.
Your boss is very nervous. I understand that the Union Pacific Railroad puts you under a lot of pressure and that you have to reach the meeting point as quickly as possible. But too much worry is unhealthy.
True. I'm gonna run a bypass
I thought so
line.
back then. And a few years later, I had gotten tired of Chicago. I needed a change, so I sold everything to my friend Marion and decided to put my talents to another use. Many rich cutthroats were investing in the railroad, so I thought I can do that too.
Well, yeah, you invested, but you're not good at it. There's a difference, Beatrix. So we'll run this. I probably could have just ran my line like this in the first place, but fuck it. It's too late now. Alright, so everybody else should automatically take this, right? Except for the guys that are trying to pick up sugar. No. Wait. They're doing both?
Oh dear.
Well, the wood
there
took
seems
it.
to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
Yeah. Okay, they just haven't updated yet. They'll get there. Reduces maintenance requirements by for locomotive by 10%. Increase mail profits by 7%. I don't know about this. San Francisco's not growing as fast as like 50,000 is a big jump. It's literally the. I wonder if I could have ran a. I don't know. You could have put a warehouse here, maybe, or here even. I don't know. There's different ways to do it. We'll see if we get that gold check mark or not. This isn't a super difficult scenario. Curious where the grain trains are, though. They're sure taking their sweet ass time. I'm gonna guess it's because this grain farm here is not keeping up. That's a pretty penny to buy. I should have bought him first. You should buy the businesses before you give them business, so then you can get it real cheap. Which route are you taking, my friend? The bypass route. Perfect. Well, all we can do is wait. Sacramento's gonna hit 60,000 and needs to be at 100, so we'll throw in a museum at that time. You could have done maybe automatic switching stations, but I don't know. I saved a lot more money this way. Reduces time taken for dispatching trains by 5%. Oh, sweet. Let's spy on Doc Murphy. Sorry, Doc. I love you, but sorry. Well, San Francisco's growing. Slowly. I don't want to put it in fast forward just in case I miss something. Wow, 90%. Can I put a tailor in here then? Yes, I can. Okay, now they'll help each other out. Now they make clothes. Nice. Do we have cotton over here? We do. Look, he's making it. He's got a lot of this too. Time for a museum in Sacramento. And I'm gonna upgrade the cloth business, I think. He's got a lot of cotton available, so we'll go ahead and just burn through it faster. Trains replaced. He actually has cloth. That's kind of funny. Are you accepting cloth? You are. I'm gonna try something here by expanding this station. We're getting a lot of trains in between these guys, right? I want to try something here. I'm gonna try alternating these platforms, similar to what maybe like an auto switch station would do. So we want Sacramento to San Francisco, but in San Francisco, you're gonna do track 1. And it's back to the warehouse, which goes to Sacramento, which goes back to the warehouse, which goes back to San Francisco, and back. That's what I want to do. But here, track 2. So they should go back and forth, right? I think so. Copy. Insert. 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 There we go. So now that should ease the load up a little bit. San Francisco's growing. I'm not worried about the track length. 50 passengers. Okay, 50 passengers, not bad. I'm gonna wait and see if San Francisco gets to 50,000 before I get too crazy with my growth. However, I could run lumber into Reading. Or, I mean, wood. To make lumber to feed San Francisco. Sorry, Sacramento. You son of a bitch. Oh. Well, that's what I was gonna do anyway. That's the second time now. It's built the damn business as I'm trying to put something in there. It's listening to me. It's reading my thoughts. You're never safe. That's not really what I want it to do. That's better. This is so close, it's probably gonna be fine if I just use one, right? One train. This is going downhill, so I don't imagine there to be much of a problem. Let's do a freight-only line to Reading. For that lumber business. Now he'll take shit over to Sacramento. We can get a little bit closer here. If we're gonna start waiting like that, we can go ahead and get closer. I don't like that a lot. Maybe I should move this guy up to be almost immediately on. I'm gonna do that. Like that. I want him to be immediately on and back off if they're taking the bypass. There's no reason for them to take up all that space if they're not gonna be staying on it for very long. Well, let me guess, you're going to Sacramento? Of course you are. Let's expand Sacramento. I'm going to go ahead and move him over to his own line.
Hats off! Your rail network has now reached a total length that will make our competitors sit up and take notice.
Oh, I got two back to back. Look at that.
Thanks to your work, San Francisco is on the way to becoming a real metropolis.
Hell yeah. Man, right back to back. San Francisco, 50,000. And track length. So they want a university in San Francisco because your guess is as good as mine. Okay, well I can kind of just forget about all this now, right? So as long as Sacramento keeps growing, we're basically done. 100,000 population is not hard to reach. 50,000 is a big jump. Not terribly hard. What's this? Surveyor. Reduces the cost of new routes by 5%. Hell yeah, I'm about to use the shit out of you. We're going all the way to Promontory Point, my friend. After I replace some trains. However, we're only taking passengers to Promontory Point from San Francisco. So what I'm gonna do is, yep, we're gonna make one of them butt ugly lines again, I think. And, well, he would be on the inside here. It'd be better if I... he's gonna give me...
So, what is a steam engine?
Let's see here.
Let's play dumb and say a steam engine is primarily a big, round, black room.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Do not ask, because I don't know what Doc is ever talking about. Man's crazy. You know what? Do you guys want to go? You got passengers for San Francisco? You got some. Most people want to go to Sacramento there. Sacramento. I am gonna cut right through this, I think, just because it'll be a lot easier. So I may as well hook them up. We'll have the money to do it. Maybe. As long as I get rid of some of these really asinine ones here. That'll save me a few bucks. .4% grade. Straight into a tunnel and then to Carson City. So $2 million or $1 million.
A small loan of $1 million.
That's not bad. I almost got $1 million right there. I think first I'm gonna get the Tyson 10-wheeler.
Excuse me, I got a bit carried away there.
You know, if I had more points, this would be a really good one to make your shit cheaper. But I don't, so I won't. Reduces maintenance requirements by 10%. We'll do that one. Now.
Oh, I don't niggle over the details. I don't care what the best connection is or which engine looks best, as long as everything hisses and steams. Of course, none of these men would admit that I'm the one holding the reins. Oh, but I only need their money, not their appreciation.
Well, I should have waited to do the last research that I bought because I just got an inventor that would have given me additional points. Oh well. We're doing good, I think. Sacramento is still growing. That 50 passengers I'm not super worried about. I need to build a university, but we're not there yet. I may be able to get enough money now to build that. Nope, almost though. I have a better idea. Oh no, I lost my building plans. Damn it. Wow, what a bummer. A 12% grade, motherfucker. How about 7 and 5? 7 and 6 for 1.7 million, sure. Well, we can build a university now, so that's good. But I don't have the money to do that. Oh, I guess I could just... I don't have to back out of the menu. There, is that all of them? I think so. There you go. Now we can do my just the dragons. And now we can put in a university here.
And as is proper for a metropolis, San Francisco now also has a university.
That was an 1867 one, so we're gonna be good on growing Sacramento. Now it's literally just run passengers out, so. How far is that, huh? Well, the answer is all the way over here. It's gonna want to cut through land, make a tunnel. Absolutely not. Look at that. We just shaved off $1 million just by taking that tunnel out. And put some back, apparently. We're gonna go around town like that. Not town, sorry. That was a bit of a SpongeBob reference.
Yeah.
Bring it around town.
And the-
Now, the other way I've played this in the past
Thanks
was...
to your work, Sacramento has become one of the most influential cities and a hub for our rail network.
You're welcome, sir. One of the other ways I played, so hopefully that was gold. Nice. Is I did run out to Carson City and
I
like
know the
connect all
problem.
these cities.
Those
Okay.
damned hot water pumps.
Would you guys quit interrupting me? I have run it the other way, but this time I'm just gonna do a direct line. Look at that, I just shaved it down to 600,000. Now it's only 500,000. That's so fucking cheap. Look at that. Nice. What a beautiful thing. Okay. Well, we can unlock the Rogers American to run my express trains out here. That's faster than the Rensselaer.
Choo choo.
And we can increase ticket
Excuse
prices.
Me, I got a bit carried away there.
On by 7%. The Transcontinental is on the home stretch. Yes, we are. We are doing passengers and mail from San Francisco proper. Prioritize passengers. And for some reason we still can't connect to it. Okay, so did I select the wrong one? I did. That one. Prioritize passengers. Okay, what the fuck's going on here? Oh. Yeah, I still selected the wrong one. Look at that. There you go. Prioritize passengers. Take them to Promontory Point. There you go. Rogers American Express. Go. Now, while he's running, we're gonna set up little bypasses as best we can. Because there will be trains on the way back. Is that 5? Okay, we'll start with 5 while I slowly build out the bypasses. Well, a lot of these could probably just... You could probably just go most, like, the whole way. How far would it be to go the whole way? Or how much would it be? Sorry. Only 300,000. That's not bad. We should have that money relatively quick. This is, once again, the same thing in Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, with just running your shit to Atlanta and Omaha. Just run a bunch of trains, because they each carry, like, one person. Alright, well, what do you mean Promontory Point can't be reached? Because you're on the wrong track, aren't you? So if I do this, will you just move over?
Luckily, there are enough fools willing to invest in a well-run railroad company. I just cannot show them too clearly that it belongs to me. Let them think that they're the geniuses, just as long as the majority of the profits ends up in my pocket.
Yes, Beatrix. Yes, dear. Tyson 10-wheeler. Replace the other Tyson 10-wheelers. Since they're starting to run out of materials. And my freight trains. Here's my first train. But he's actually number 2 for some reason, because that other one got reset because the game is broken. They're running.
Why are you running?
Bonus for new industry. I don't really want to muddle up my tracks, so I was going to connect to these guys, but it's not probably worth it. So with our new bond, I'm going to buy a fuck ton of trains. Like a lot. Like a lot.
What's the problem? Too long intervals between maintenance, poor quality fuel, incompetent staff?
How many is that? 25. And a lot of them actually need replaced. Ooh, or I could get the consolidation.
Oh, this new locomotive looks adventurous.
Let's do the consolidation, upgrade our freight trains for the first time, like, ever. How much for the dragons? 532,000. Just about. How much of an upgrade was that anyway? That's 32 miles an hour to 34. Tractive power 69 to 95. That's pretty good. Oh, we're about to be done. We only need one more passenger. I thought that was it. I thought that was gonna be it. It's just a fucking... I don't... Okay. It's you. Number 8. Alrighty then. Gold tick.
You have transported the first passengers from San Francisco to Promontory Point. A journey like that would have been inconceivable until recently. You didn't have much time, but you were successful nonetheless. You managed to cross the Sierra Nevada and arrive at Promontory Point before Union Pacific. You have secured your place in the history books.
Congratulations, you did it! I'm curious where I'll run into you next time.
I guess Doc doesn't give a fuck.
The final hammer strokes at the meeting point of the Central Pacific Railroad and Union Pacific Railroad sparked a storm of enthusiasm across the nation. The time of dangerous ship passages, sluggish river transports, and exhausting wagon journeys was over. Despite all obstacles and dangers, a link between the East and the West was forged. Goods and passengers could now travel unhindered from the Pacific to the Atlantic. In the years that followed, there were still many perils and crises to overcome. But on this day, the foundations for an era of unknown growth and prosperity were laid.
Yeah, buddy. Resident rating. Build task 9 of 9. Time rating 20 of 20. Couldn't change difficulty. Couldn't change competitor. Couldn't change the map. Pause mode rating. We did change the Trainiac. That gets us your max score of 37.5. So it looks like 37.5 is the max score for all of the chapters in the campaign. So that is it. The campaign is officially finished, and also with the highest difficulties, highest scores. So that looks pretty good.